Hello everybody and welcome back to this brand new video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited because I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna demonstrate to you how you can install Windows games on Linux. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a full video. I'm gonna try to uncover everything. First of all, let's talk about what matters. First of all, we need to talk about Wine. What is Wine? What is Proton? What is all that stuff? Proton and Wine are a compatibility layer. What that means? Imagine this cup. This is Windows, right? This is Linux. Windows, or sorry, not Windows. The window game and the Linux. So Windows game and Linux, they cannot talk to each other. So what we do, we have this wine. We have wine like this. It allows us to make them talk to each other. It's a bullshit example, but wine or Proton is a layer that allows the Windows games to talk to the Linux operating system. That's basically what is wine. So if I've ever said wine, it's not wine that you drink. No, it's a program that allows us to that allows the Windows game to talk to Linux. It translates that, those files and data and stuff like that. And why has it become famous and boom like that? It's very easy, because of Valve. When Steam Deck came out, it uses Linux. So Valve developed it and encouraged developers and all that to make it better, so more games can be, can work on the Steam Deck. So now let's go back to the PC. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna download Lutris. Just type in Lutris, click the download button, and it will take you here. And you gotta search for your system, and I'm guarantee you will find your system. For example, I use CachyOS. CachyOS is based on Arch Linux. So I'm just gonna copy this link like this, Control C, and I'm gonna open my terminal. So I'm gonna type in terminal. Of course, I have Alacrity, I have console, I have Kitty. You can choose whatever terminal you want, right? I'm gonna open my terminal, Control Shift V, enter. I'm gonna type in my password. My password is wrong. I don't even remember my password. Type in your password, type in enter or yes, let it download. It will not take much of time. Of course, if your internet sucks like mine, it will take time. If not, it will not take much time. And that's it. It has been downloaded. Let's open it up, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just gonna type in Lutris, and here it is. I've already added 2 games, of course, State of Decay 2, Elden Ring. It's a must to play. So when we are here, what are we gonna do? First of all, in the right hand side over here, a lot of stuff will be downloaded. Just leave it, let it download, let it do its thing. Don't touch it, right? When it's done, you're gonna hit this big plus icon over here. Then choose a locally installed game. Why? Because the game we have downloaded it, right? So add locally installed game. And here you can give it the name that you want. For example, I'm gonna name it Far Cry 3. Make sure the name is correct so it can pull the metadata and the cover art and all that stuff. So Far Cry 3. Here from runner, we need to choose which runner we have, which one are we going to use. If you are playing Linux game in Linux, choose Linux. If you're playing a Steam game, you bought it, choose Steam. If you have just a game that you downloaded off the internet, a window game that you downloaded on your old PC or something like that, choose Wine. Then we're gonna go to game option. Here you need to give it where the exe file is, where the game actually is. So hit the 3 dots like this, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna search for where the game is. I think it's in X drive. Let me see. Yes. So here it is, Far Cry. Far Cry again. We need to search for the exe file, as I said. Here it is, farcry.exe. Double click it. That's it. Now we're gonna move to the most important thing, which is wine prefix. Wine prefix, you always need to create a file or a directory in your main drive, right? So here we're gonna hit the wine prefix. We're gonna go to our main drive. You're gonna create a folder called games. Inside of games, you're gonna create a folder for each individual game. Here it will store your save files and all that. So just hit the plus icon. I'm gonna name it Far Cry 3 like this, just so I can remember. Hit OK. Then you can choose, you can change whatever you want, change your graphic drivers and all that. I'm not gonna need it. right? If the game worked, don't change anything. If the game didn't work, then you come here, diagnose and change. Just hit save, and if it showed you the picture, that's great. As you can clearly see, the picture changed mid-thought. Just double click it to launch it, and you can come down here, hit this arrow, and show logs, and you can see the logs for what it's doing, and hopefully it will just work out. As you can clearly see, ladies and gentlemen, this is not magic. This is actually, it is magic, but as you can clearly see, right? It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Just choose, click, and the game will launch. I don't think I have sound. Okay, I have sound, but yeah, you're gonna have some glitches, but the game will eventually work, and the game will work great. As you can clearly see, the sound has been fixed. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes, you have your Windows games running on Linux, and fuck Windows, right? I had enough with this fucking operating system. It's a pain in the butt, and I'm not gonna use that shit again. And that's it. That was today's video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. If you did, drop us a like, comment down below in the description section, and I'll see you in the next one.